Hello, hello. Should be live now. Usually I like to start a bit sooner in terms of the waiting room, but we are not doing anything Hohenheim. I already covered Hohenheim in the last OST stream. Hello, hello. Okay, for the people who are here early, I need you to test something. I need you to tell me if this volume sounds good. Because I've upped my desktop audio because people said it sounded low in the past. So I just need to listen to this. Is this like too loud? Is this about right? Obviously, the songs are going to vary in sound, like volume, but low sounds good. That's all right. It's fine. Okay, cool. That's good. I sound loud? Do I sound loud? I can turn myself down a little bit. These kind of streams are more complicated, so I want to make sure the audio is good beforehand, at least a little bit. Oh, my gain on my mic is a little high. That might be not helping. A bit. Perfect. Okay, cool. You sound average room volume. I don't really know what that means, but I'm glad I sound like average room volume. Okay, so before we get started, I meant to do this stream yesterday and the day before, but my throat was thrashed because I had a very heated conversation with my friends. My friend is very tapped in. Well, not very tapped in. He's involved with the Limbus community. He's the one who got me into Project Moon, and he was like, "Escu, I saw a Reddit post and I have to show you. I have to show you this." And I was like, "Okay, well, what could it possibly be that like my friend is insisting I need to see a Reddit post of all things?" Here is the screenshot. So this was a post about, oh my god, this was a post about Dante being Iron, which is a theory I've been pretty vocal about hating. I fucking hate that theory, and I could go into why, but it ruins my voice when I get too angry. But what this says is Dante being Iron doesn't ruin Dante, it enhances Iron as a character, lets the man who turned himself into a myth get to become a person once more, and that's why I like the theory, even if I don't think it's the truth. It's a theory made with soul, and if you don't like this theory, you probably think Gurren Lagann is overhyped and mediocre. So, this is an excerpt from a very big post. And I have no clue why the fuck they mentioned Gurren Lagann, which is something I've mentioned thinking is overhyped and mediocre. And it's funny, because it would sound narcissistic if I saw this and thought it was about me. But my friend saw it and thought it was about me, because I'm way more adamant about talking about how much I fucking despise Gurren Lagann around my friend group. This post threw me off so bad. I was so confused. Like, what? Why is Gurren Lagann being mentioned in this fucking post? Shit was crazy to me. Anyways, that was a funny thing. Rage bait? I don't think it's like me hating Gurren Lagann. I don't know. I don't know if the actual post is meant to be rage bait. That was just the comment underneath it too. So it doesn't enhance Dante. I agree. I think that Dante design theory is fucking stupid. Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. You think Albina Faust is tremor hemorrhage? Albina Faust isn't even confirmed yet. Can you elaborate on why you despise the theory at the end of stream? You know what? I'll elaborate right now, because people are still funneling in, because I did not take very long with this waiting room, because I was nervous. I think that replacing Dante, this well-established character who is a gacha protagonist that has personality and is not meant to be a self-insert in the traditional sense, and I think is very much like a very core part of what makes Limbus so charming, and then replacing it with John Project Moon, Ian, who has like no real personality, and like just we kind of just rehash like okay, our main character is a Korean man with black hair again. Like, let Dante be unique. I don't know. That's stupid to me. And the entire theory basically revolves around the fact that Virgilius said, Dante, you used to be a big shot, Dante. Which is like, it could mean fucking anything. Ian got sucked into the light, but the light could have revived Ian. Like, this is what fucking... This is what Dante's Ian theorists mean. Okay, another thing to mention. So, in case you were here for the previous OST streams, which I am not assuming that's the case, I switched my browser from Google Chrome to Firefox because I was having problems with Chrome. And so, for the past 2 days, I've been re-tier listing everything on here with, like, going very quickly because it reset my progress on this tier list. So the ordering is different than when you might have last seen this list. I took the ordering in the top 2 tiers more seriously because these are the songs I care more about. I listened to the songs I thought would be good more thoroughly and kind of re-ranked them. The rest of them, the ordering within the tiers doesn't matter as much anymore, unfortunately. That's painful. Yeah, I was pretty upset, but there was really no other option. Besides, very painstakingly, like, copying my exact opinions from the tier list. I didn't want to go through the entire stream. Like, that would have sucked. Between Two Worlds, so low. People don't know that this is Realm of Light. They don't know. And I think Between Two Worlds is, like, actually here, and this is Realm of Darkness. Okay, anyways, I think that's enough stalling. So we left off on 7.5.1, which was the LCB Intervalo. Do you think anyone can top Gregory's pass on? No, it's just not happening. It's impossible. There won't be reordering from Canto 1 through 7 soundtracks, just placement of new stuff. Yeah, it sucks, but I'm not gonna do a stream doing the same fucking thing. That would have sucked. We left off on LCB Checkup Intervalo. We have technically 2 themes in between Checkup and Nocturnal Sweeping, and it is the 400 Roses theme, which is the one I'm gonna play right now. This is Mirelenk, whatever the fuck that means. So, like, this theme is good. I think the issue is, like, King and Bind's theme, both of them are in peak. Audit Popper and VIII Miseries is just so good. And I consider combining the 2 themes because I think I like the second half more. Is it bad I've had multiple crying sessions listening to this? No, it's a good theme for sure. I think this is like... To me, this is like around a low A, maybe high B. What's the top place song? This is Heathcliff Distorted theme. By the way, there will be spoilers in this stream for the content covered, obviously. And again, the ranking doesn't matter too much within the tiers anymore, but I vaguely remember listening to these. I think like Around Identity Story theme is about right. This is like Flor Sukat Rosa, but like a little bit worse. Because I really like the ominous feeling of Flor Sukat Rosa, which is the Sign of Roses theme. This one just doesn't have quite the same ominous vibe. But there is still the second half. Oh my god, why am I at the very top of the playlist? There we go. Hello, Lunartique. Oh yeah, and also I'm going in Lunartique's playlist order. Oh, it's very bloody. When Canto 9 video? I can't give you a clear date yet. Is that ticking in the background, or is that meant to be blood dripping? Hard to tell. The violin is very good. I remember this being worse than it actually is right now. You know, I was thinking that these would both be like kind of low down. This one's like kind of S tier actually. I like this a lot. I think the fight is just so not memorable. It's a shame. Like this is like probably around here, like around Mephistopheles' story theme. I really like that. Ugh. The bloody noises are not great for the listening experience. And we're straight into China. Now, I have high expectations for Nocturnal Sweeping themes, because these are all really good. I mean, this is like at least an A tier. A lot of these Intervallo menu themes are super good. Like Time Killing Time is here, Hell's Chicken is here, fucking Team Energies and Peak, like... B? Nah, this is like... I like this one a lot. I'm trying to like remember these other ones in A tier, because I do like ranking them in order, but it's really hard comparing apples to oranges here with the OST. But like the vibe of this song, the vibes for this song are really immaculate, I think. I'll put it above Crab. I think that's Crab Boss Fight, which is a really good song, but like this one just has better vibes. Hi, welcome to my stream. No. Yep. I mean, when I say it, it makes sense. When you say it, it confuses me a bit. Is this a tier list you made yourself or is it pre-made? I made this tier list. It is public. If you look up Limbus OST tier list, you can do this too. Okay, that's enough of that. Really good song, though. I like that one a lot. Spoon's awesome. Welcome back to the CBRA. Entry fee? Again, not a thing, but I appreciate it. Okay. This is the first time people were truly getting Chinese. This one goes kind of crazy. I don't think it's quite peak for me. It's really good though. This part it's such a like for some reason they just randomly come out in this intervallo and they drop like one of the best battle themes in the game and then they use it like a few more times, I think. Like how this is used against Triax Office, like the nervous fixers in Nocturnal Sweeping. It's not even used in like the Ricardo or the Heisho fights, right? And then maybe like a few times in Canto 8? Is it using the Zilo fight? I don't remember that. Would I rather listen to this or the Blood Fiend Trio theme? God damn it, man. I don't want to, like... What I don't want the stream to turn into is like a 5-hour slog fest of me comparing tracks within tiers. I don't think anybody... Well, okay, nobody wants that, but like, that would be silly. I think it goes right there. I don't think it goes above the Blood Fiend Trio, but like, it's really good. And Team Fakes, thank you for the membership. Welcome to CBRA. I like this theme less, but it's still good. This is a long one, too. Watch all your videos and love your streams. Hope you're doing well. Thank you very much. Oh, wow, I forgot. Right, there's a drop. Where did you put this Intervalos battle theme? I just ranked it in S tier. I think this fight just pisses me off because Ji-chun is so worthless. Not that I want to rank these based on, like, quality of fight, necessarily. My ranking is generally, like, vibes-based, how much would I listen to this, and also, like, how well does it fit in the game, especially with the super important tracks. This one is, like... Yeah... Kind of reminds me of like a Super Smash Bros. Brawl theme. With like those specific sounds in the back. Somebody has to know what I'm talking about, otherwise they sound insane. Like one of the Subspace Emissary themes, if that makes sense to anybody. So true. Okay, that's all I needed here. I feel validated now. With the Robs, yeah, with the Robs. It's not that it sounds, it's just the specific noises. Okay, where did I put this? That sounds about right. Okay, it's about the same for me. I don't want to skip it because I know it's got good parts to it. Oh, actually, that part at the end is really nice. Oh, maybe it's more like... See, I was eyeing like this placement. That'd actually be like here. I don't think it's quite in the S tier, but like, Jesus. Okay, that was better than I thought it was. Okay, yeah, that was that was better than I thought. Wow. Okay. And this is part 2 sweepers. I think this one is significantly worse from what I remember, but I could be wrong. Yeah. Nocturnal Sweeping the tier list. Does that mean you want me to like put a bunch of sweepers on the thing? I think I only have one sweeper in my folder, and he's called Chud Sweeper. And I have 2. This is Chud Sweeper, and this is Sweeper attacking. I'm personally a fan of Chud Sweeper. Tier list of every Nocturnal Sweeping stage. The one with Ricardo is the worst thing ever because they spoiled the twist, and I fucking hate that. Is there like a drop I'm waiting for? Like, eh. Why'd you have to name it like that? Because he looks like a chud. Are you telling me he's not a Chud Sweeper? Hi, Nine. I assume that's how I say your name. Welcome back to the CBRA. Yeah, this is like hypey. It's good. Almost every Limbus theme is good. Yeah, this part's nice. Yeah, okay. I think I've heard enough from that one. It's a good theme, but like, again, when we're comparing Limbus Company themes, we have to be a little bit mean because so many of the themes are so good. Now this is a good story theme. Call me crazy, it's at least bottom of A. I like this one a lot. Whenever there's a theme that I can like reasonably see myself using in videos, it's gonna go higher than most people would put it. But I don't know. There's just something about this one that I really like. It's like whenever they try to do scary story themes, it comes across as like not very listenable afterwards, but this one is like kind of studying music. Plus it's very Chinese, which I think a lot of the Canto 8 adjacent themes really benefit from that sound because it's very unique. Have we not done Kokomi and Virgilius theme? We're getting there. That is on the tier list, don't worry. You study with this on? I don't study. That's the funny thing. There are 2 songs on this list that I almost exclusively edited the Hey Show video to, though. But that'll be very obvious when we get there. Is Pilgrimage of Compassion here too? What's Pilgrimage of Compassion? That's not any content I know in Limbus Company. Anyways. What is this one even called? Shadow Incoming. When the fuck does this play? Okay, well somebody's a big fan. Rooftop. I know it plays during the rooftop scene, clearly. I mean, it's fine. It's okay. The song is pretty common, and yet I don't remember it at all, so that's not a great sign. I think, like, below the warp themes, there's gonna be, like, anchor points in this tier list, and it'll be the songs I remember within the tiers. And I remember liking the warp themes quite a bit, and this one is pretty good, but it's not above those. Okay, let me remove the sweepers, because we are now moving out of Nocturnal Sweeping. We have survived Night in the Backstreets. And now April Fools. That's maybe too mean, I don't know. Let me give it a listen, What are your thoughts on the April Fool's event? It was very fun. I liked the April Fool's event a lot. This song is not one I would ever listen to, though. That's for sure. Make it swap positions with another song so it's fitting? Okay. This song and Happy Story Theme are gonna swap places, okay? I mean, this is like kind of crab theme coded, which I do like the crab themes, but like, I would never listen to this willingly. These are like the I would actively skip this, or I would never listen to this ever. Are you going until midnight? This should only be like a 3-hour stream. It's worse Crab So Crab. Okay, but I actually like Crab So Crab. I think this is Crab So Crab. I actually like Crab So Crab. I like this song because, you know, I'm not going to read that. Never mind. Now we are in Canto 8 territory. This is not Between Two Worlds. I don't know how to differentiate this, but I ranked Realm of Light, Realm of Darkness, and Between Two Worlds as all separate rankings. This is Realm of Darkness, this is Realm of Light, and Between Two Worlds ends up somewhere in the middle. I think right here. You wouldn't listen to the La Mancha song? This is Inconvenient Welcome. I recommend muting this stream, listening to Inconvenient Welcome, and then trying to get back to me, saying you would genuinely listen to this dog shit at any point in time. This is a nice theme. How long is this one? Minutes? I think we've had worse, like, stage select themes, for sure. It is very Honglu. Run Bongi Run is on this list. Not to worry. That will be the last song we cover. I think on its own, this is, like, not my favorite thing, but, you know, it's, like, kind of comparable to Sinclair's story theme. But a little worse. I like Sinclair's story theme a bit more. Okay. This is the dungeon map theme, which I forgot was a thing. So this tier is like for the ambiance themes. I don't know if this really quite falls into that category, but I mean, this is like fine. It is better than Abnormality Choice theme, for sure. It definitely feels like exploring a Chinese dungeon. I have never done that once in my life, but for all the Chinese dungeon exploring experts in the chat, please let me know if this is the same vibe. Okay, that's plenty. This is like a very happy theme. Right, please get happy birthday. Happy birthday, Project Moon #1 fan. You're the good luck sticker. I will try my best to succeed in this difficult challenge. Thank you for the good luck. I need to listen to this one fully to know. Early Canto 8 is kind of meh? Yeah. This feels like a very... It's very fitting for, like, you're starting a really big adventure. You know what? I'm putting that at the top of B. I don't think it crosses into A, but I like that more than I thought. It's gonna end really abruptly here. And this is much more intense by comparison. This is pretty forgettable by comparison, no? Actually, okay, I like that. The rest besides that little bit in the middle is kind of just okay. Oh, Leviathan motif. That's a very subtle one, actually. I kind of like when they do the more subtle Leviathan motifs. I think when it's overbearing, it gets kind of annoying sometimes. Okay, we're moving too quick. Jesus, I'm just listening to these all the way through. I think that one was probably around the bottom of B. I like it, but like not a super big amount. I'm gonna put it above the railway theme. I do not like this one. I remember not liking this one. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, this one is just like generic intense theme, right? I think that's the only part I like. If I remember correctly, I like that sort of... I don't even know what to call it. I wish I knew music better. I'm just an idiot ranking OST and people watch me. I think it's like around here, like around the Canto 7 themes that I didn't really like that much as well. Not the worst, but like, meh. Okay, right, this one goes like... I think this one hits hard when you transition to it from the other one. See, this is like one of those more obvious, like really obvious Leviathan motifs. Okay, I like that progression. And then it kind of goes back down, and then it's okay. I mean, I like the middle part, but, like, it's, like, around here. Okay, right, this part goes... This part's good. Right, okay, I remember liking that part, never mind. Okay. If I can hum some part of a theme subconsciously, then it has to go a little bit higher at least. Okay, this is like the Night Drifter stuff? Not really inspiring me. Nah. I mean, if that's the best it gets, yeah, not a huge fan. All right, okay. Something goes that. Right? Yeah. They use flute so well in these Canto 8 themes. It's nothing crazy. It's definitely a lot better than C1. Like, not... I don't think a whole tier of separation. Yeah. I'm a little bored of it. Okay. Any theme that kind of starts off like this is generally not going very high, but maybe I'm wrong. You guys do Luxcavations way more than I do. So you sound like the type of guy who would say, yeah, Compass is overrated? Yeah, man. Shut the fuck up. Don't come in here making assumptions. No. Don't come in here making assumptions that are just completely fucking wrong. Get out of here with this slander shit. What are we doing? What are we doing? We're spewing bullshit today, huh? Okay. This one's kind of fast. Okay, yeah, this one's not good. Oh, this one. I remember this one's pretty unique. Does that make it good? I don't know. Am I just a sucker for flute? Is this something I'm learning? But, like, flute's just a really nice sounding instrument. Is that so wrong? I kind of like this one quite a bit. I think I still prefer A1. Oh my, what are those vocals in the background? The fuck? What the fuck? It sounds like Binding of Isaac Gehenna voices in the background. They're grunting at me. Ugh. Ooh. Ah, yes. Ah, ooh. I think I still prefer A1's vibe. Okay, that was a good theme. This is, Shiyuha, I think? Or the second Juppon fight? Can you stop scraping metal against metal? They love that fucking... It's kind of a motif of Canto 8, but I guess it is in the, Oh, okay. Still mad about how underutilized the candidates were? Yep. Yep. I'm kind of sad I didn't bring up Yihua in my Heisho video enough, because, like, he had such a cool, like, rebirth design with cool gimmicks, and then we just, like, don't hear about that again. Ooh, okay. Oh, that was it? Fuck. I hadn't wait, this theme sounds good too. I think... Does this one manage to get... Okay, this feels more right to me. Again, the ranking tiers doesn't matter as much anymore. I wish it could. But, like, I think all of these are, like, around the really low A. Probably above this story theme. This is Santa boss theme. Okay, yeah, this feels more right. Ah, okay, I remember this one. This is the one that really, like, hammers in the Leviathan, right? It goes like, dun, 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 dun. Yep, it does. There's so many songs in the intro tier rankings just become meaninglessly granular. Yeah, but, like, I kind of like doing that. Like, maybe I'm neurodivergent in that way, but, like, I don't know, I find it fun to find the very small differences of things I like. Oh, yeah. Or does it later? Has this Canto used the Leviathan motif more than others? It feels like it. But, like, the Leviathan motif is so good, so can we really be mad? I think this is, like, better than these Canto 5 themes. S tier for me, GL. Girls Love? Cool. Thank you, Ryoshu. Okay. So... Can I be honest? Maybe this will change as I listen to it. I think this theme is kind of ass. Compared to the other one. Compared to the other one. Do not be honest. Yeah, it's usually followed by a bad opinion. It's like, oh, you're fighting a Dark Souls boss. Wow. You think Lampgregor and Hohenheim would kiss? Yeah, probably. I can feel the Dark Souls, like... I've never played a Dark Souls game, so I can't quote anything there. How long does this theme even last? It's not even like halfway through the fight, right? Because we get the second theme pretty quickly. This one's ass, but it's a good representation of who you think Jiachu is. True. For sure. This matches the vibe of Jiachu. What does this theme need? To hit the go to the next theme button. I think it's honestly like a C tier. I'm sorry. Like I wouldn't really listen to this. I just wouldn't. It's like actually pretty low in C, in fact. And you know what? People can get mad at me because Jiachu, the man you are. As tired as the I ask again jokes are, as tired as it is, I don't care. Jiachu is so fucking cool, man. Pisses me off how much I like that character. Top 5 Studio AM tracks around here? Yeah. We trudge through, like, kind of mediocre themes, and then we get to this one, and it's just, it's crazy. We're fully listening to this, I don't care. It's a long theme, it's fantastic. Name, thank you for 20 gift memberships. Oh my god, thank you so much. I think the thing I like the most is that I'm getting, like, drowned out by the theme, probably. I love how, like, just dominant this theme is with that clear center of, like, there's no chaos here. This theme is so... It's so focused and direct, and I love that. When it's audio storytelling, it's fantastic. Let me calm down here a little bit. Usually I don't like when themes kind of take time to slow down, but here it makes perfect sense to be rise back up into it. Bum, 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 bum. It's so fucking good. Definitely S tier? No. I know on any other tier list this would be S tier, but to me this is like the highest of the high. It's so good. Jiachu might be the coolest character in the game for me. As cool as Jiachu is, I mean, we'll get there. This guy likes the themes of big muscular men. Coincidence. It is a coincidence, I promise. And I love this slowdown here. It's just so... And then it goes back into it. Okay. Back to generic story themes. I love that theme so much, though. It's so good. I remember liking this theme too, actually. The Canto 9 bosses that have second versions of their themes, will you do the complete ones or one by one? I will be doing both versions, both the incomplete and the complete ones. This is like a mid-low A theme for me. This one suffers from not being Jachu. You have to not be biased because they aren't the pinnacle of Limbus Company music, right? It's hard to not. Even this part is nice. It's very fitting for the situation because this is when you're trying to get to the Elder's Palace, and it's very chasing, is how it feels. Ooh. I really like that part, actually. This is actually higher than I gave it credit for. Oh my god. Wait. Sorry, that really caught me off guard. This is like up here. Oh my god. I think I was too focused on the Jiachu. I was stuck on Jiachu. Like I'm sure many people still are. This is the... Okay, not quite the bums yet. This is the thumb themes. I don't remember this one at all. What the fuck? Why'd they go so hard for generic thumb grunts? Why don't I remember this? Whoa, what the fuck? This part goes crazy. What the fuck? It's Canto 6 again, they did so well with the OST of Part 3. I'm just blown away, actually. Are there like clackers going on to the... What is that sound? Wow, that shit did not slow down. That's actually like here. Anyways, it's gonna get loud. Holy fuck, it's Lehang theme! Dun, 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 bum, bum, bum. The best fucking theme in the game! Don't go hunting tigers unless you're ready to get chomped in them jaws. Aura! Holy fuck. I opened Steam on accident. It's such a fucking shame that Hesed takes a turn away from listening to this theme. I usually don't like chanting in themes too much, but it works here so fucking well. Well, butter my butt and call me a biscuit. Where Jachu's theme is so controlled and focused, Lehang's is just fucking all out, and I love it. It's so good. More Lehang theme, Lehang quotes in the chat. It's perfect. And it calms down a little bit. Dante gets some time to shine. But then... How's my evening? It's getting a lot better. Oh god, this part. The theme just feels like it's growling at you. Awesome. Jesus Christ. Okay. Let's calm down a little bit. Okay. I'm gonna rename this tier. I will be shocked if they top this, to be honest. I really don't know how they're gonna top that theme for me. I listened to this song. This was on my top 5 most listened to songs in 2025 overall. I think it was number 2 or 3. Next to, like, actual songs. I listen to this shit on loop, editing the Hey Show video. I listen to this shit when I'm sad. I listen to this shit when I'm happy. It's so fucking good. It's like... I know it's the meme of they can't possibly top this, like, for the Cantos, but I... Unless they, like, pull out an insane metal theme again, kind of, like, on the same vibe as Distorted Heathcliff, this thing is... It's crazy. Okay. I need to take a breath because now we have the bum theme. It feels like I'm watching Oompa Loompas. Like, does anybody agree? Like, this is Oompa Loompa theme. Like, Oreo, Oreo. Like, shut the fuck up. Oh my god. Maybe it gets better, and I don't remember, but like, Jesus, this... We are evil. Ha ha ha. Goobo, we're leaving. They're so sassy. Oh, I dropped my phone out of my pocket. Fuck. Like, they go from Lehang theme to this. I don't think there's any nodes in between, right? I'm pretty sure it's Lehang and then this fight is next. Gubo is like Hohenheim if he was 100 times worse and wasn't as hot, so not Hohenheim at all. Cool. Yeah, there's story nodes, but no fight nodes. Like, dude, this theme is ass. What? I'm trying to see where the appeal of this song could be. I'm racking my brain here. It is also... This theme is as long as Lehang theme. I'm gonna go to, like, the end. It sounds the same. It sounds the exact same. This song is like actually like I'm more likely to listen to. No, I'd rather listen to Jiachu 1. Like honestly, I would not rather listen to Abnormality Choice theme, but like, dude, this shit is this shit is so bad. This is the first music you want to skip. It's because it's so long. If this was like a minute long, it would be way better. Because they're like it's so long and it expects you to think there's something to it, but there's not. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. We've got a lot of story themes. I don't like this one. It's so fucking harsh. I would not listen to this one, like, ever. It fits the vibe. It's used a lot in Canto 8. But god, it's just so... It's scary. This one scares me. It's more fitting in a scene. I agree. For sure. It fits the scenes it's in very well. The issue is, it's in a lot of scenes, and it's very harsh to listen to on its own. I don't want to be here forever. I guess I'm actually going through these pretty fast. I can probably afford to slow down a little bit. Yeah, I think I'm good. This is a similar vibe. So this one I think is called Brutality. Yeah, so there's Brutality. The themes are, there's Brutality, Prove It, and then there's Prove Your Brutality, which is kind of like a trio of themes. And like none of them are great, I think. They're all fine. This is when we were in the dungeon? I mean, a lot of these story themes are when you're in the dungeon. And it's like fine. Now this is a fun one. I like this one. Maybe I'm just a sucker for the Chinese vibe, but like it's fun in this theme. Around here. Very Nocturnal Sweeping. Yeah, I'm surprised this one didn't play in Nocturnal Sweeping. When I was making the tier list, I was like, wait, I swear this played at like the end of Nocturnal Sweeping, but it doesn't. For some reason, this is a Canto 8 theme. It's kind of criminally short, but I think that works just fine. Are you just rating them off listenability? Look, I don't even fully know what I'm ranking them off of. It's like implementation into the game, listenability, vibes, and also if it's a major fight, kind of the fight itself in a way, and how that vibes with the theme itself. Like, is the fight enhanced by the theme, or is the theme just like, okay, even if the fight's really good? This is the most basic bitch theme in Canto 8, I think. They use this one, like, everywhere, I think. Are we not rating based on composition? I mean, like, that's vibes, no? This one is, like, super serviceable. I did not hate it, even though it was replayed a bunch. But it's certainly not great. This is not Happy Story Theme. Do I need to remind you guys what Happy Story Theme sounds like? I think you don't understand. I don't throw this tier around lightly. Imagine having the Lehang fight with the Gubo Jia Huan theme. Oh my god, can you imagine? Like, Lehang's aura is already immense, but like, dude, the theme just enhances it so much. I need a Happy Story theme refresher? I really I don't believe you, but like, we can get you a happy story theme refresher. This is the bottom of the barrel. Besides Inconvenient Welcome. That's the song. That's it. That's literally it. It's 35 seconds long. Happy story theme is ass. You have to be unbelievably like terrible or goofy to be in this tier. Okay, we've heard enough of this one. For the Song of Joy, it does a great job of draining it. I agree. It is meant to be happy, and yet it just does not fit Limbus Company at all. It just feels very awkward. This is a very good story theme. Very intense. I like it. This is one of the few that I accidentally like listened through all the way when making the tier list, just because I was like kind of vibing with it. I don't know if it's quite like... It's not something I would listen to all the time, but it's just... It's something I recognize is really good. This is a song for Hang Dialogue? Yeah. So I may be biased towards Lehang themes, guys. Just in case that wasn't obvious. I really fuck with Lehang. This is the one that plays at the after party of part 2 or part 3. It's very end of Mulan vibes to me. This reminds me of the time I qualified for the NBA by getting a home run. Thank you, Yachu. Kung Fu Panda song? Kind of. I like it, but like... I mean, there's really no but to it. I just like it. It's a good thing. It's nothing too special, but you know, kind of getting tired of being so Chinese. Unfortunately, we've got a while to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 14. This is about 20 more songs of China. We've got some real good ones left, so don't worry. This one has a lot of views on YouTube, and I don't really... Is it just for people to make, like, bolus jokes in the comment section, or do people really like this theme? What are thoughts on us being in China for 2 more intervalos? Please no. God, please no. Please no. Fun bird watching theme. Okay, it's just because the meme. I think this song is... I fully listened to this one as well because I was curious, like, what's so special about it? I think it's like... I think it's fine. It's a fine story theme. It's definitely better than this one. It's maybe like B. I will admit, this does like the... Oh, it's very peaceful, but like, because of the context, you know it's ominous. And when you can have a... When you can see the ominous undertones, you can't, like, get rid of it. Like, there's something just slightly off. So I can give it that. Okay, so this is Prove It, which just has, like, a little bit more instrumentation in the background than Brutality, I think. If people ask how I'm ranking these, I'm just gonna say based on, like, everything, basically, because that's just kind of true. I'm ranking these based on everything. And to me, this one is, like... better than brutality, but not a huge improvement. And then there's Prove Your Brutality, which is the final version of this. I'm hearing no difference. Maybe someone can explain, but I do not. I mean, like, sure. More drums? Yeah, it's like very slightly different. And this is regret 1 of 3. Or regret not, sorry. Generally not a fan of these kinds of themes. Subscriber count is 69.6. You know, it's funny. I had a dream. So I woke up this morning at like 8, and I was like, I'll go back to sleep because I have a stream today. And I had a dream that I started this stream, but I left it as the thumbnail on OBS, and I like properly started the stream. I said like, hey guys, I'm gonna start the stream soon. I just need to like go lay down real quick and drink some water. And then I left the stream on for like an hour, and there was like 1,500 people waiting in the chat, and they were like so angry that I wasn't back yet. I like fell asleep, and I left the stream on. And then I came back to my computer after I woke up. I was like, oh my god, holy shit. I gotta get back to the stream. And then I saw my subscriber count was at like 30,000 again. I was like, oh fuck, I really messed up. So, anyways, that has nothing to do with this theme. I think this theme is around this area. This, believe it or not, is a different theme. Wake up, Esku. I was scared. It was a scary dream. And hey, if you want to make sure that dream doesn't become reality, subscribe now. I'm sorry. She does an experiment. I'm not Doug. I can't afford to do these experiments. Okay, I can hear the difference now. There's just like more to it. I think it's just gonna be like this. Why are we ascending to heaven Chinesely? Is Chinesely a word? I don't think that's a thing. I also do not remember when these themes play. I'm assuming based on order, because this comes after the Ja Chu themes. This must be like flashbacks during part 3? But I really don't remember. This is relaxation. Now this is a good theme. This isn't quite like I'd use this in a video theme, but I really like this one. Like, maybe this is a bit high, but I really like relaxation. Best story theme, to be honest? I don't think anything's ever gonna top Hell's Chicken's story theme. Like, is that even possible for a story theme to go harder than Hell's Chicken's story theme? Lives up to its name? Yep. Yeah, I just... No, honestly, I like this one a lot. I'd rather listen to this than a lot of these other ones. Okay, well, Smoke War is probably where it stops. I really like the Smoke War theme. Super good theme. This is, oh, Remembrance 1. On the Nocturnal story, what's the most used in video theme? I mean, Hell's Chicken story theme is in, like, almost all of my videos, besides maybe 1 or 2. And Mephistopheles' story theme is, like, right behind that. Mephistopheles' story theme is so good. I really love Mephistopheles' story theme. Like, Hell's Chicken story theme is a banger, but Mephistopheles' story theme is so nice. Yep, I certainly feel like I'm remembering that this song is forgettable. I like it better than these a bit. Because it's kind of got the same vibe as Relaxation. It's just... it's a lot more... slow, I guess. Okay. Oh, right. I remember... okay, so I was listening to these for, like, as long as it took me to get a screenshot for this. And I heard these first 2 notes, and my first thoughts were, hey, this isn't different. What is different about this? And then I was like, oh, it's Disney. The magical land of Disney. Like, that's what those sparkles remind me of. Like, the Walt Disney logo just showed up on the screen in my mind when that played. I'm putting it higher for the sparkles, but it's pretty similar. Okay, what's the difference here? Less sparkly, more firm, I guess? Hongnu would make sparkle sounds when he moved, yeah. That's just like all his pretty boy makeup, like, dusting off of him. The sparkles aren't as funny here, but it is better than the first theme. I think these themes are nice. They're just like... unfortunately, with a lot of these, like, sad, like, flashback sinner story themes, they kind of blend together in my mind a lot. Like, this one does sound Chinese, for sure, but not super Chinese. So I don't know. It's... eh. This is the Elders, huh? Yeah, okay, I don't fucking like that noise. Stop grumbling. Oh...
Papa's hungry.
I don't know why I said... I'm so sorry. That's just what it sounded like to me. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done that. I know I'm gonna look at chat and see like a bunch of question marks and Han. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to look. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I just imagine, like... I just imagine the hierarch candidate... like, the elders will just randomly be like,
we're hungry. Bring us a fish. And they're like, we've been so hungry.
Like, that's the noise that it sounds like at the beginning.
Yummy salmon. Yummy.
Some DJ. I would never listen to this shit. I'm moving on before I can keep going this bit. They use this one a lot, too. Sounds like Meat Cannon Markiplier. Yeah, I kinda did, didn't I? This is very Canto 8. That's basically what I can say. Is this your audition to play Jar Elder? Okay, no, you want to hear my... Here's my audition for Jar Elder, okay?
Oh, Welcome to Hongwon. Welcome to Hongwon. Did you bring me an offering of salmon and rice? I love salmon and rice.
Okay, that's my impression, and we're moving on to a good song. Ah, this song's so good. Audio jungle, audio jungle, audio jungle, audio jungle, audio jungle, audio jungle. I used to think it's not worth it, that I just have to enjoy it. I love the instrumental on this song. It's by a ranking as well. Watch me take my steps. My journey may be short and sweet, short and sweet. Kindness leads my way. I think the only thing holding this song back in my mind is that Through Patches of Violet handled the spectacle of a story stage combining with a Millie song so well. Whereas Chen Chen kind of just plays in the background of the Jamu song, but or the Jamu fight. That's just such a good song. The other downside is I can't sing this song on my own because I do not speak Chinese. It is time, such is life. Here's the Jar Elders Audio Jungle.
Audio jungle. I love audio jungle.
I think this is also just the best Cassie Way has sounded in a song for Limbus. Like, the vocals are just so clean. People don't like the Jar Elder impression. It's shame. Audio jungle. Audio jungle. Audio jungle. What if we can race against the wheels of death? If we always run, we can behold the sceneries, hoping that through my finder you'll find another answer. The world inside my heart is overflowed with audio jungle. Watch me take my steps. My journey may be short and sweet. It's so good. I love this song. Someday I'll be dead. Don't be jealous of me resting in peace. A smile on my face. Audio jungle, audio jungle. I don't listen to this song enough. I think it's just I don't know, it makes me kind of emotional. It's a really good song. It is time, such is life. Super good. Love that song. And then we have the instrumental version. So I didn't include the instrumental for any other Millie song on this list. Like, this shit's just so good. Like, this deserves its own spot because, to me, this is, like, arguably better than the actual song. So, okay, well, I do have In Hell We Live. That's because that's, like, in the game properly. it just kind of similar to Compass. I think Through Patches of Violet is a really good song. So is Hero. Same with all the other Millie songs, of course. But I think like this and Compass's instrumental are so fitting for the fight they're in. Like this part especially goes so deep. Like I think that's guitar. That's so good. Compass has the heartbeat. Not the Millie song version, but in-game, yeah. It's way better with the heartbeat. Okay, we just listened to the song. You guys get the point. It's really fucking good. I have not listened to this pass on since Canto 8, so I don't remember if I really like this one or not. It's not passing Gregor, I'll tell you that much. So anybody hoping for that, you're wrong. I actually like his vocals a lot more than I remember. Feeling like above Ishmael right now. I think the main thing that makes Gregor's Pass On so good is the instrumental. Like the genre, I guess, of the song. I forgot it has this guitar bit. His voice sounds very full. It's nice. Very Chinese. So, okay, controversial take. This is genuinely going to be controversial. I think that so like I forget if Ishmael's has this too. Canto 7 onwards, Ryoshu kind of has this too. They're way more simple. The first 6. Here Honglu's like harmonizing with himself, which it sounds good. I just think that the more raw emotional ones hit me better because there's less production going on. It feels like this feels like the sinner themselves is just, or sorry, the other ones feel like the sinner themselves are singing. This feels like a recording of Honglu in a studio singing this song to be listened to by everyone else. And I think that kind of ruins the emotional weight of it. Because, I don't know, there's something about Gregor just sitting on that bus with that fucking devastating CG. It's the first time you're hearing it, and it's just Gregor belting. And there's something about that that's just so it just hits so hard. It's not top sense. And I think that having these harmonies sounds nice, but it just takes away from that feeling. And like Gregor and Heathcliff absolutely did that the most. Like even Ishmael's and Yi songs and Roja's and even this guy. Like the raw emotion means a lot in Pass On. Not to say this is bad. I do think this is probably my third favorite, and I liked it more than I thought. And that's why Dawn's is lower than a lot of people would expect, because Dawn's felt very... It's the song at the end of a musical, which I know, The Man of La Mancha, it makes sense. It's just less... yeah, I know I disguised Sinclair. It's less personal, which is kind of what the Pass-Ons have always represented to me, because Gregor set that standard so high. Sorry to ramble about it, but I think that's my thoughts put into it pretty succinctly. Is there anything more? Does he say it's alright again? The instrumental is very nice. Honglu did go a bit fast for me, and I really like the slow emotional weight ones more, obviously, Gregor and Heathcliff at the top. What he means because she's doing both her Dawn and Sancho voice. I know why. It's just... I don't know. It started like the harmonization, like... I guess it's not that much of a trend because it's mostly just these two. Ryoshu's tones down it a bit, but I like them less because of it. Not to say they're bad songs, just the thing I'm saying. So this is Spring Cultivation. We are finally in the Jichun arc of our China visit. What do you mean we've been in the Jichun arc the whole time? I like this theme, it's fine, but it's not great. It's goofy, but not Happy Story theme goofy, but it's not something I would really listen to. This was the first... Was this the first one to replace In Hell We Live Lament on the title screen? Or am I crazy? I feel like it was. This is gonna be a video after the stream. I don't have any plans to make it into a video. I don't know how I would cut this down into a video is my point. Someone would be mad that I skipped the song in editing. Yeah, I think it's weird that this is the first one that replaced the In Hell We Live Lament on the title screen. Like, the Intervallo is great. I'm be honest, the music from Spring Cultivation is not the strong point of it. This theme's okay, though. This one is fun because it plays very few times, I think. It's just during the Hierarch fights. Around here, mid-beat. Okay. So this is... It's funny, because the Way theme is apparently one of the Canto 8 themes that I've already placed. I told myself to mentally remember which one it was. I think it's D1. Or D2 of the Canto 8 themes. That's the Way fight theme. Like, he doesn't get his own theme. Like, I don't think this is it. I'm pretty sure this is Night Drifter Phase 1. It is sad. That Chinese flute. We won't be hearing you again for a while, probably. After we're through this. This theme's alright. Nothing special. I will say these spring cultivation themes are very much hurt by the fact that I've been through all the Canto 8 themes at this point, and I'm getting a bit tired of the Chineseness. I'm sorry. Yeah, this is the actual Night Drifter theme. I think it's fine. It's like a good theme. The ending in this one goes crazy. I will trust you and I will hear it out all the way. Oh, right. Yes. What even is that sound? I don't know. I've never known how to describe that sound besides it sounds Chinese, and I hate saying that, but I wish I knew. Like. It's a really good sound. Erhu? I'm probably saying that wrong, oh my god. Erhu? Okay. That instrument sounds really good. I like that one a lot. I'm gonna give it a bit higher than I thought I would, honestly. Oh. This one is... You guys probably can't see, this is pretty small. I have censored her feet in this image because I know people are going to be weird. Yep, and I see in chat feet. That's why I scrolled down. This theme is, like, completely fine. It's nice. I like the other ones a lot more, though. It only draws more attention to it. I mean, kind of, but it's kind of funny, no? I like this one, though. This one's real fun. It does... This one does go on too long in game, unfortunately. But it's fun. I can't give it A just because it is played a bit too much. Happy story, but good. I learned about war crimes, yay! Oh, just like, here's how to hide a fucking body. The music in the background. Honglu be like, what? Here's how you survive a poisoning. Gregor be like, the war. Then the music. I like this one better. This is my favorite spring cultivation theme, I think. Just the fucking vibe. This one isn't overused as much as well. Oh, yeah, I guess this did happen too. Oh, we're out of China. Kind of. So this is where my opinions on this event have to come to full circle, probably. I think the music for this event is good. That is what I will say. What's your favorite intervallo? It's honestly after Canto 9, it's LCB checkup. It's LCB checkup. Goated collab. I don't know if I can agree there. Is there any hot takes in the Archetypes event at all? Is it a hot take to say it shouldn't have existed? I mean, this is like fine. This sounds good. This shit is... this shit goes to sleep. I don't know how to feel this theme. This seems kind of goofy. Well, canonically, it didn't exist. Well, then why did it exist in the first place? Sorry, I'm holding back my anger. I know people will cook me, so I must not speak. Not everything needs a reaction. I've been listening to my alpha male classes very well now. This feels like some shit that would play when you get like mission passed, respect plus. Is this a battle theme? Oh. This is like, wait, why is this kind of Roach Emperor Gregor? Okay, not here. Why is this Canto 7? Why is it Roach Emperor Gregor? Now it's Canto 7 again. Now it's Roach Emperor... I'm getting whiplash. Okay. Sure. Yeah, I don't think it's like an A tier for me, but... This... I know this song has a drop. I'm fairly sure. Oh, right. I was listening to this and I was like, this is Katana Zero, kind of. Just like specifically around here. If you've played Katana Zero, you know what I'm talking about, I think. Ah, okay, right, there it is. Now I recognize it. Yeah, this is a good theme. Yeah, probably like around... I remember liking this theme quite a bit. Probably like there. And this is the fight against that guy from the village. Were they just called Seaborn? Did they have a name that wasn't that? Fabius. Yeah, sure. Cult of the Deep. That's what it was. Yep. I was very invested in this story for this intervalo, guys. Trust me. You have to believe me. Because I don't believe myself. So, like, one of us between us needs to believe me. This is not a very inspiring theme to me. Maybe this is crazy. There is one good thing that came out of this intervalo, though, and we're getting to it. L streamer, you're gonna be saying W streamer when I put the night OST pretty high. Okay, yeah, I'm not really getting too inspired here. Okay, so wait, this is the night themes combined, which I do kind of want to listen to, but like, I have them split up on the tier list for a good reason. So, which one do I listen to? The combined one and then rank them both separately? Because I feel like the combined is better, but they're both pretty distinct. I'll do the combined. I can listen to the separate ones later because this theme is good enough to listen to again. This theme goes unbelievably crazy. I can't even, like, dispute that. Dun, 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 dun. I found myself bopping along to this song, like, with my head while playing the fight. It's really good. I think the best thing about this theme is that it doesn't overuse the really intense part of it. I give you money, can you elaborate your thoughts on this Canto / Mares, remember you called her mid? I will elaborate during her theme, because it's a very long theme. I just need people to not get mad at me because I am being paid money to elaborate. I didn't want to because I know people will be mad, but I'm now being paid money to elaborate. I think the second part should be coming in now? How about your Arc Knights pulls? Yeah. Let's try this shit up. So good. Do not elaborate. That is 1 cent more to not elaborate. Fair enough. I will not elaborate. It's so good. It's so good. So, like, ranking these separately is hard, but I thought it was important to do. Because I think a lot of people shit on the first part, but I think the second part is only good because the first part is already really good. I'm gonna say Night 1, genuinely, like, is around... You can't elaborate on what side you're on if you donate less than $2. I'm gonna assume that's for the other side. Okay, well, you know, okay. So now elaborate is at, what, $15, I think? And do not elaborate is at $5. This is just a free money trick. Like, I feel bad. This is just, I don't know, I don't want to scam people for money. Well, anyways, as I was saying, Night 1 is like on its own already a really good theme. It's kind of a good chill vibe. Haha, chill, get it because of the eyes. Okay. It's $25 to not elaborate, so I will not elaborate. I think the first part of the night fight is really good. And people... I've lost my train of thought. On its own, this would already be a pretty good boss fight theme, and then the Night 2 part comes in, and this is just peak, pretty undeniably. But it's only peak because the first part exists. And if I had a combined ranking, I'll show you where that would be. But I think this goes, like, right under Barber Theme. I think Barber Theme overall is more solid. Combined, I think it ends up above Barber, but no higher, because Velvet Miseries is insanely good. Okay. Right, these are the separate ones. Am I allowed to elaborate my thoughts on the song? It's really good. It's a really good song. It's really good. But, like, my thoughts on the song coincide with the thoughts of the character. It's a good song. That's my fucking point. That's it. Elaborate, please? Does that... I think that... Wait, that means elaborate wins. Okay, I need to elaborate quickly. Before people can shut me up. Maris is fucking boring. You people glaze the fuck out of this stupid girl character that just shows up... I don't know why I said that. That makes me sound misogynist. That's not what I meant. She's just a child character who shows up being curious, and then she's like, oh, Don Quixote, tell me about your stories. Which is like, fine. It's fine. It's a dynamic we've seen kind of before where it's like innocent versus Dawn's spirit of justice thing, and she wants to elaborate on it further. And, like, people act like Mares is the best thing to happen to this game. And that's not the fucking case. Mares is a boring character who deserves to get fucking deleted from the game. People act like she is this big deal. Okay, I'm still going, don't you worry, I'm keeping it up. I think that Mares is so unbelievably overhyped. She follows the most generic arc possible. She helps us out, she like betrays her cult, but it's so predictable because she gains rapport with us initially when she talks with Don Quixote. Like, is there anything interesting about that arc? Knights? Like, actually, what is intriguing about Mare's character that isn't a predictable plot point? Like, actually though. $20 to shut up? I think you're outvoted. I think it's even right now, actually. So I'm gonna be neutral on this stuff. Okay. Okay, they got my ass. Talk your shit. I can talk again! She gave us Merceau crumbs. No, she fucking did it! Merceau did! Merceau gave us Merceau crumbs. We got Merceau crumbs in a limited time intervallo. The intervallo is gone. New players don't get that kind of elaboration. You have to look that shit up on YouTube to fully understand Merceau's Canto. That's fucking stupid. That doesn't make any sense. Why are we getting lore drops in an optional intervallo that disappears a month later? That's so dumb. This guy's talking about how he's seeing the sunlight, and yet we're getting Mare's glaze over that? That's Merceau being fucking goated. And yet he's held back by the bourgeoisie up there telling us that we can't have our Arc Knights event. It has to go away. Because we have to have our characters that have their thighs out on our screen, and they're copyrighted. And the whole time I'm just like, who are these people? Am I supposed to care? And you know what? The end of the intervallo tells me I don't have to care. So I don't care. But I have to care because there's real shit in that intervallo. Like we're so talking about the sun. So what am I supposed to think, huh? Who's with me? People act like Mares is the best character ever only because she distorted. If she showed up and did nothing else... Or sorry, let me elaborate, because that's a straw man argument. If she only showed up and was with the sinners and wasn't an antagonist, she would have been more interesting. But instead she follows the same fucking formula. She did the Hohenheim thing, where she distorts. Not quite the same thing, but she's like an ally and then she wants her thing too bad. It's just, it's so generic and obvious what's gonna happen off the very rip if you played any Project Moon story. It makes sense as an introductory story, but as something that's supposed to take place after Canto 8, it's boring. Okay. My neck felt like it was going to burst a little bit there. Anyways. The theme is really good. Thank you for the 50. I'm glad you liked it with the theme. I think it was very fitting. Can we go back to never talking about that again? Yep, don't worry. That was my only time. I'm good. I needed to get that out there, though, because I haven't been able to talk about that fully. And it just really... God, it upsets me seeing people glaze Mares specifically for everything. Oh, this shit is way too loud. But I will say, this theme is actually super good. I like this one a lot. This one's a real vibe. When I distorted to but didn't die like a dog, common Marizel. Yeah. Didn't get fucking deleted from the game, too. Probably because I said I wouldn't talk about it, but Hohenheim is, like, top 2 Limbus Company characters. And the fact that people, like, glaze Mares over Hohenheim, it sends me into a blind rage. Even Mares glazers moved on from her? No, that's not true. Dude, I see people still talking about Mares. They're like, we miss you so much. No, there's no way you miss her that much. Mare's distortion design is good. Let me actually... Mare's distortion. So let's look up Hohenheim distortion. Interesting. Oh wait, I'm noticing something. Huh. Well, wait, that's kind of those are kind of similar, don't they? I can't have been the only one. I'm sorry. I can't not have been the only one during the intervallo where I was like, that looks like Hohenheim, right? It's not exact, of course. But it's like a little suspiciously similar. She's a Seaborn, what do you want? I don't know, for her to like not distort and be interesting. I'm sorry, I need to stop. Oh my god, I need to like gag my mouth. Well, this one's good too. Someone who's played Arcanite, she's really cool. She's the only Bishop of the Deep, that is good. I'm sure for the people who played Arcanites, it's way better too. I know Suno really likes the Intervallo, and like I went into it trying to like it, but I'm really glad I didn't stream it, because I know I would have just been miserable if I had to deal with chat and play it. I can totally respect if you love Arcanites and you love the Intervallo. Try not to lose my shit, my bosses just swarming around me. Hey, that's good, yeah! Yeah, I'm really happy for the people who played Arcanites and also really enjoyed the collab. My polls did not go well, by the way. I still only have 2 of the 4 egos. But I know I'm a Limbus Company YouTuber, but just as a person, I could not justify spending money on that. Like, I could have gone live and done a polling stream, but like, Dude, I was not gonna drop money on that collab more than I needed to. I already spent like $20 on it. I didn't care about the collab. The egos didn't look all that good. Like, I hit Pity and I got Gregor, and then I was good. This is a good theme. Yeah, I have Ishmael and Gregor, obviously. I don't know about this was collab felt more like an Arknight story, unless like a Limbus Intervalo. I wouldn't really know. I mean, I agree in the sense that like it did not. It felt like a. Okay, give me a second, guys. This is less of a rant and more of a genuine critique that I think could have worked out. Hear me out. We're gonna get back to the OST in a second. Hear me out. I think. Did you save lunacy for the collab? Like a decent amount, not too much. I think that there's really no reason why a collab event that should have that is meant to be introducing new players into Limbus Company should take place after the most recent Canto. Not that it explicitly spoiled anything, but it was a weird choice, especially because it felt like a story that very easily could have taken place like around Canto 3. So, and I don't think there would have been anything wrong with being like, oh, 6 months ago or something, like anything like that. It spoiled Heathcliff. Did it? I forget if it explicitly spoiled Dawn, because I didn't want to say that for sure. Did it spoil Dawn being a blood fiend, like explicitly, or did it just show her eating blood in the CG? I don't like that they showed Heath's bat. That bothers me, but it's not that big a deal. Did it explicitly say like, oh yeah, she's a blood fiend, it's fine? Dawn mentions blood fiends? Yeah, so like, okay. Because I wasn't sure. I thought maybe it did explicitly mention blood fiends. So like, genuinely, what were they thinking? Because like, even if it was not explicitly saying, hey, I'm Don Quixote and I'm a blood fiend, I still think it's weird that if you're an Arknights player, you go into this event and you're like, I'm here for the Arknights collab, so I'm going to do that as soon as I can. Which I think is like after Canto 1, right? It unlocked after Canto 1. And then you immediately see the sinners in like their more developed state, and then you go back to the story and they're like normal again. But I guess, oh, it's all fine because they forgot about it, but like why were they acting like that to begin with? So that's weird, right? I just don't, I really don't get why they made it take place post Canto 8. It was super strange. Like, I'd say, like, I forget how Yi-Song interacts in this interval, but like, Yi-Song has the biggest character shift out of any character post Kanto, and Heathcliff actually. His isn't really after his Kanto, but like, if you play Canto 1, then you go to the Arknights collab, you're like, wait, who are these characters? Huh? That Merceau Crumbs rant was epic. I think my word's back. Thanks for being back in the Limbus for tutorials. No problem, man. I just, unless you're actually familiar with the story, it doesn't spoil shit that most new players will notice. Okay, it doesn't spoil shit, but like, I still think if you want to be invested in the story, which is assumedly the purpose of a collab event that's meant to bring more people and more eyes to Limbus, why would they do it with characters that have already developed? It's not like they're out of character in that intervalo. They actually act pretty, like, in line with their Canto 8 selves. But then you have to go back to the Canto 1, and you're like, okay, this is kind of weird. Like, you either kind of already know the endpoint of where the sinners end up, or at the very least, it's, like, strange. The best part of its disappearing is that Arknight's own collab events are still kind of available. The stories stick around if you played them. I see. I don't know. They mentioned Sod being alive. I'd have to verify this shit. I don't want to go off of, like what chat says. I haven't thought about that interval in a while. It's just one of the things I thought about when I last talked about it, where like, hey, why wasn't this just at the beginning of the game? I don't think there'd be any problem with that. Like, I think current players wouldn't have had a problem going back and seeing the sinners how they used to be. That would have been kind of fun. like, oh, Heathcliff's angry again, and like, Yi-song is like kind of off to himself. It'd be kind of a fun revisiting of the characters with more modern writing, right? And then instead, it's just a thing that takes place after Canto 8 kind of arbitrarily, entirely. In fact, to its detriment, I think. Okay. Anyways, back to OST. Which one is this? Lost Beacon. Oh, this is like during the lighthouse shit, right? Oh, I like the waves crashing. That is nice. Give it 1,000 yen. People seem to really like it when I get angry. I don't even know what I kind of blacked out during this. Is that bad to say that I like fully blacked out during that rant? Dude, my neck my neck hurts from like I'm sorry, that was probably really loud. Anger and it's called passion. Yeah, I wasn't really angry. It's passion for the game. And I just think we could have had way better. Anyways. Now we can yeah, and there's no railway. Interesting. Before we move on for the interval, man, it's interesting. There's no railway soundtrack in between this and the next Canto. That's interesting, huh? I wonder why that is. This is like the strangest menu, like story menu theme one to me. Because I kind of fuck with it. But it's also objectively kind of boring. But it fits the vibe, so I don't know. Like, it's so simple, but it kind of works, and like I feel wrong putting it above a lot of things in C tier, but I it's probably because this is recent in my mind. But I actually kind of like it. I'm upset about Yinglong. If I was gonna be fired, dude, I would have loved to see. I would have loved to see like 1,000-footed Death Maggot, right? And I mean, they wouldn't have done Red Sheet again, maybe, but still. It's a shame we didn't get another railway. Oh. And now I'm happy again. I love that gunshot, man! So fun fact, my friend, Ebby, made an edit with my other friend, Owen. Where, like, they put genuine gunshots, like, really loud gunshots, and then synced it up with Thumb Sinclair killing himself. It was really funny with this theme. And by the way, almost all the themes in this Canto are going to be somewhere in this S to peak tier. And we'll be coming back to this theme and putting it even higher next time. We don't have the whistling in this theme yet, but soon. We'll get back to this one later, so. I forgot the funny theme is coming up soon. Thumb just doesn't miss? True. They really, like, the Thumb goes crazy with their themes. Like, I don't even think this is recency bias. I really like this one. find something before the next song comes up. Whatever, this will work fine. Okay, so I have a headcanon about this next theme. And I need you guys to hear me out, okay? Was with all the repetitive fights as Canto? Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so close your eyes. This next theme. Tell me that it doesn't sound like you're fighting this guy. Like, you're kind of fighting edgy sands, no? This is, I couldn't get this out of my head. The very first time I played, like, this is just edgy sands. Like, you'd be like, you killed my brother, and now I'll kill you. Like, this part... Why is he like Moe in these? I shouldn't be looking at like this shit. Like just listen, just listen. This is his theme. This is his theme. This is this guy's theme. This is this guy's theme. We're gonna get to another one of these later too, and I'm really worried about that one. Okay, whatever. Anyway, this theme is really fucking good. I really like it. This is like... Oh, this is the thumb theme. It's like here. Dude, ruin the song? I'm sorry. But, like, it's true. It's, like, true. It's true, though. It's true. Dude, Canto 9 is just non-stop bangers. Like... This one's really good, and then, like, here we go. Like, this is probably the song I found myself humming the most somehow. Bop, 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 bop. Is it peak? It is kind of on the same level, though. Like, actually, it's way shorter, but it's really good. Dude, the peak tier is gonna get so inflated from this Canto. It's better than the Earl King story theme? Yeah, I think it is. I like to be very exclusive about what goes in here, in general. Shield slop peak? No. Shield slop is not peak, but this theme kind of is. Ren was the only House of Spiders member who didn't die named Ryoshu? Well, for good reason, considering what happens in Canto 9, right? By the way, before we continue any further, Canto 9 spoilers. Do not be in here if you have not read Canto 9 fully, or watched someone else play Canto 9 fully, or if you don't care, because I will be talking about Canto 9 spoilers. It is very important. Welcome back, Angela 2 from Runa. I realize you can't tell the difference between these two, but they're both really good. I love the violin. The part coming up here is really good. This is so Angela. You can't put the entirety of Canto 9 in peak? Watch me. And this theme only gets better when we come back to it later. Okay, I'll stop it there just because we will get back to this theme. And I don't want to take too long. I do really like this one. I really like the fact that they included the beeper. I'm gonna listen to it fully, because this is a long one, and I think it deserves it. And my thoughts on it are not finalized by any means. What the hell was Limbus thinking? That 2 lab researchers and 3 sinners could take on an apprentice and a nurse father with no support? Yeah, the Hohenheim team is, like, insanely weak compared to the other ones. This one feels generic when compared to the other ones. Yeah, that's kind of my main problem with it. It kind of blends in a Canto full of songs that do not blend in. If Canto 8 had its, like... I mean, I do like this part. If Canto 8 had too much Chinese in it, Canto 9 had, like, no similarities between its themes, and it's really benefited for it, because the fingers are so varied. $5 for peak, thank you. I will be sure to buy... What's something you can buy on Roblox? On Roblox for $5? I don't know. I'll give that to my little sister who plays Roblox, I guess. Sure. I mean, this theme is still good. It's kind of in the same tier as Dulcinea theme. This part is very Katana Zero as well. Because it's like, I think... I like Dulcinea's theme, but I think it could have been better. And I think that Sora's theme is good, but it could have been better as well. Who's next? It's Pinky Nurse Father, right? Oh, no, this is just more Sora. Okay. Yeah, I didn't think the Sora themes were distinct enough to rank separately. Separate the fight from the music. Separate the fight from music. Separate the fight from the music. Separate the fight from music. Separate the fight from the music. Every time I shield, I go stronger, so I started shielding non-stop. I know that as long as I shielded 100,000 times, I become the strongest nurse father of the house. Yep. And if I inflicted bind with every single one of my fucking skills, I would make it so I can't even clash against it. I just hate that she inflicted bind and was shield slop, and it annoyed me that her first fight got cut off as soon as you finished her shield. I don't hate it that much, it was a really underwhelming way to end part 2 for me. I like parts of this theme a lot, but like it's around here for me, where it doesn't. Let me elaborate on why this being here is kind of bad, because end of part 2 fights are like so significant generally in Limbus Company. Like think of the previous Cantos, right? Like we have So, like Dongbeck, we have Ricardo, we have Heathcliff question mark. Even all these other ones are in Canto 6 as well. We have Dulcinea, we have Jiachu. And then we ended on Pinky Nurse Father, who's like not a real fight, unfortunately. And I think the theme is good, but the fight does not get elevated by this theme because the fight is underwhelming, unfortunately. That's my thoughts. I mean, I like this part too. I'm pretty familiar with how this theme sounds. I'll play it out, just in case I've thought of something. Theme also shows up in part 3, yeah. This is one of the only ones to get reused, like fully reused. I think the best part is like the repeated little notes, like what just happened there. Ren's theme gets reused with Sora. No, that's where Muga Ryoshu plays, no? Am I crazy? Yeah, it's a good theme, but in a Kanto that's like, I mean, this is just Angela 2, but better now. It's probably Sora Phase 1 uses Ren? Ah. Maestro. What's your favorite finger? I mean, that's so tough, man. I don't even know what my favorite finger is. It's between middle and thumb. But like index is cool too. I really like Hubert from Runa. I don't know. That's such a tough question. I think the thumb has just got so much good focus from Limbus that it's like biased almost. And here's the nurse father part. Oh, yeah. God damn, that part's so good. Fuck. Ah, man. Nice. But that shit Callisto, it's funny to imagine him just like really playing the violin, like aggressively. Oh yeah, it slows down. It does the... Fuck, I forgot this... Okay, thank God someone else said freedom motif. I didn't want to bring it up. I don't want to be that autistic, I'm sorry. But it does sound like freedom motif to me, but I'm not going to replay it, because I'm going to get bullied. Nah, this is how it goes, I think. Okay, fine. I'll go back to the fucking freedom motif part. Where's it at? Yeah. Listen. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Whatever. Whatever. It's whatever. Oh. Bum, ba-da-dum. Ow. My only critique with this song is that I wish the middle fight was more engaging. If the middle fight was more engaging, this would be like absurdly high. But I can give it time. I have the other middle theme. That's what I'm trying to think about in my mind right now. I have to think. Fuck. Is it better than Velvet Miseries? Here's the thing. I hum this song to myself all the time. Actually, this should just be higher. But like, fuck, but that part's so good. Maybe this is just like Velvet Misery's upscale. Maybe, like, is that crazy? But like, that's kind of that's kind of like how I feel right now. This part. Wow. I just love how, like, all over the place this theme is. And again, I wish that the fight... Because, like, this middle fight is amazing and I love it. This middle fight kind of sucks, unfortunately. But the theme is so good. Over Mare's is crazy. If you saw my thoughts on the character, you might see why. Plus, Mare's fight sucks. Nobody likes that fight, right? Oh, this part of the end is so good. Can't read the theme based on the fight. I'm more so talking about how the theme elevates the fight. And I think this theme does match the fight itself, but also there's not much to elevate, unfortunately. And I think it... I don't know. I'm ranking it based on everything. It's my criteria, so... Either way, this is going above, so. Oh, okay, well. I mean, just fucking fuck, dude. Like, fuck, dude. Like, fuck, dude. I'm turning it up. Oi, Lucia! Is it there? We're not even at the new part yet. Like. We're getting to the Valentina part. Pay attention. If you're wearing headphones, you can hear cigarette exhales, like puffs of cigarettes. It's so good during the song. There's another cigarette exhale too later in the song. It's during the whistling part, which is my favorite part. The strings are going crazy. This is the best part. This is the best part. You can hear the lighter. Then the exhale. Ah. And then it goes just fucking like really intense here at the end. And then it just ends. Oh my god, okay. Sorry, I need a second to think. So, Jianshu theme is like an ethereal musical experience. This is just like a fucking... This sounds like the thumb? Yeah. Dude, the whistling is just like my favorite thing they've done with any of these themes. Like, I don't know why the fuck it's there. I don't know why they thought of doing that, but it was a brilliant choice. Like... actually insane. I like Tian Tian more, I think. But does that mean that I liked it? Do I like Tian Tian more than Jianshu 2? And I think the answer is no. I think it's like this. Oh my god. I put it in C. It's just not for me. I mean, respect for having your opinion and sticking to it, but wow. That is quite the take. Because, like, Lucio's theme on its own is in peak, and then this one is just, like, insane. I guess people think it's C tier. Interesting. And then, like, we're not slowing down. Well, we slow down a little bit, but we're not slowing down from here. Oh god, dude, I haven't finalized my thoughts on these songs, like, at all. It's not Roach yet. It's not Roach. Ah, that part's so good. That part's the best part. Can we get a green circle in the chat? That part's the best part. Ah, dude. I don't know. I don't know. So let me say, I think this is... If you were here for the Canto 9 stream, you might know. This might have been like... This might have been the moment playing Limbus Company where I had the biggest genuine reaction. I'm relatively subdued, I'd like to think. This is not the stream to use as an example. I get very passionate about OST. But I was so caught off guard. This playing while you're doing the fight is just insane. This whole song is kind of the best, you're right. The smoke was blue. Maybe in time, some of these themes could top Lehang. To me, it's still not. But like, it is really good. So, okay. Let me explain my only issue with this theme. My only issue with this theme is that what I love about the themes that are highest is that I can point to the things in the music that they did that fits the characters really well. Yes, there's Between Two Worlds in here, but I feel like outside of that, I don't really understand, like, it's just a really intense and really good song. And maybe it's just because, like, a certain Sinclair as a character we don't really know that much about. This theme is kind of mid outside the fight. That's kind of what I'm getting at. It's not mid by any means to me. But there's so much character put into these two themes. Jachu's theme is unbelievably fitting for his character. He shows what the Between Two Worlds is. I'm not entirely sure myself. It's during the... I don't know what instrument it is. I think it's the... It's interlocked... It's mixed in with the... Between the, like, metal instruments, I'm pretty sure. The cocking gun implies war, that's about it. Yeah. Cause Lehang is, like, chaotic and growly and intense. And that makes perfect sense. This one is intense in, like, a very... I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this, in a very generic way. This is intense in the kind of way that Doom music is intense, because you're ripping and tearing. And that's totally fine. It's a really good song. But it just doesn't have the same level of character put into it as these themes. Which is why I think that just having the cigarette and the whistling, I think the thumb theme is better. I think I would listen to the thumb theme more. I think as time goes on, I will listen to the thumb theme more. When we revisit this, maybe in Canto 10, I mean, that'll be kind of a short stream. Like, maybe, should I do this every Canto or should I do it every 2 Cantos? I don't really know. I think the thumb theme is more fitting for the fight that it's in. Sinclair's theme is amazing, but it just lacks a little bit in that character writing through the audio. This is a robbery. It is 1 placement. It is still in the top 5. Let's calm down. Now, don't say Asmongold theme. Flowey text scroll from Undertale. Sorry, I had to say it. So, by the way, there are a few times throughout this theme where you can hear Gregor breathing in and out. I'll try and point it out. When he makes like a pained noise, and I think you can hear him exhale. I love... It sounds like roaches are genuinely buzzing around you. That's why I love this theme so much. That's only in game. I've heard it here, but I will try and point it out if I can hear it again. Right there. You might not be able to hear it if you don't have really good headphones. He does a very sharp inhale. He goes... How did you notice that? I don't know. I just know Choi Han's voice. I really love how they made a buzzing sound with these intense electrical guitars. As I just talked about, I really love when they include the thematics within the song. Dude, I mean... So here's my thought process. I think the thumb theme is something I would generally listen to more. This song, it makes me sad, is what I'm saying. It completely, like... I think just musically, I prefer the Valencina theme. But, like, in terms of the thematics they've... Like, I love the way it sounds buzzing, and the little Gregor noise actually adds a lot to it. These two are, like, tied. Like, consider these three as pretty much... Gregor goes above Sinclair for me. Sinclair feels like a person, Gregor feels like a tidal wave of roaches. Yeah, I just really... I really love the... when they manage to do that with the music. I'm not making it his own tier. I like to keep within the tiers that I have. I've already really overflooded the peak tier, but I can't. I can't not put these in the peak tier. And I don't really want to put these outside of the peak tier, because these deserve to be in the peak tier. These are the best of Limbus Company's soundtrack, which is already an amazing soundtrack. I'd have to like go back and listen to the thumb theme and then listen to this again. But like we have another tough one coming up too. It's not like we. For now, I'm gonna say this, but again, they're practically tied. It's fine. I mean, it's good, but it's like comparatively. It's kind of in the same tier too. I'm gonna listen all the way through, though. I do like this part. I like that little drop. It's generic, kind of like Job 1. That's absurd slander, but I understand what you mean in spirit. This would be so much better if Muga didn't exist. Yeah. On fire Labubu. I don't know what encouraged you to say that. I do like when they do that with the voices. That's what makes Sancho theme so good. Oh, that's nice. This is so long. This is like the longest theme in the game, I think. Or no. Sinclair is longest. No, wait, actually this one might be longest. Nearly 4 minutes for one song. Crazy. Outside of like Millie songs, of course. Anyway, 4 minutes is considered a long song. I'm saying for OST, not in general. Reminds me of Nier. I'm gonna be honest, I read Nier and I was like, you said Ren VN backwards. I think it's better than... It's like low S for me. And then we lead into Muga. Least. I just associate this song with my art stream now, unfortunately. But like... I have to pause it, I'm sorry. The thing I love most about the song is just the... I don't know how to describe it. Like, the noise in the background, like the... Like, it's so perfectly reminiscent of the way Ryoshu's slashing her sword wildly. It's perfect. da, 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 da. Movie stands out from the rest of the OST in a way I can't describe. Yeah, that's true. I feel like it's pretty one of a kind. Sora did not deserve this. Real thought this was a Millie song? I did too. I really thought Millie was gonna start playing. That's the best part to me. I'm just having an existential crisis after this is the end of the existential crises. Luckily, that part's really good. Thanks for putting it up higher. My opinions cannot be bought. They can only be silenced or expounded with money. I don't know, man. I think... I don't fucking know, man. I think I like Tian Tian more. Like... Compare this tier list to the start of stream. It was a wall of Millie songs. And then this song at the top. And then Canto 9, and then 2 Canto 8 songs. Or 3, technically. It's crazy. Okay. We have story themes now. Lehang is down? No, guys. When I placed this here, it's because I knew that Lehang is staying at the top. You guys can say what you want. Lehang is still on top for me. There's just something about Lehang that hits so hard. Not on an emotional level, just hits the brain right. Should we listen to Lehang? I'm already sweating, man. I can't do that. Do you think Lehang would look like Valencina on E? No, I don't. Just on hair color alone. Yeah, this one's fine. It's not bad. Does it get like any more intense? Yeah, I thought it was pretty similar. This feels like a... This feels like a really old video game soundtrack kind of vibe. Never mind. What the fuck? Dude, I was too busy being sad over Hohenheim. What the fuck? That's nuts. Just say Terraria? That's not what I was thinking of, actually. Why do I hear Undertale save sound effects? I need to kill you. You're right. Fuck. I can't. I love this theme! I'm sorry, I don't know why. I really like this theme. That part's so good. This is just such a vibe. Like, it fits so well. The flashback track, yep. This shit's so fucking good. Dog is fucking dead. Okay, cool. This is the Index theme. And some Ryoshu track? Yeah, also true. What is this one even called? Call New Index. Okay. Didn't know Esther plays Terraria. I'm be honest, I'm only doing this stream today rather than tomorrow, or like pushing back further. Because I did not feel good at the start of this stream. Because I need to play the new Overwatch update and Terraria update. So I'm working now to justify slacking off a little bit. This plays during one node, right? Maybe two? This one's like fine. It's alright. Anytime Rhianna's on screen? Okay. It's not that noticeable, clearly. It's not particularly interesting, but it's not bad. I think the point is to maybe not be particularly interesting because it's Rihanna. Okay, this is just a cut version of it. Holy fuck, my show is on! Okay, anyways. I'll just keep it the same as it was. I hate Tier Maker Sign. It's not this page. I don't know where the fuck to put this. I did fuck with it when it first came on, though, so I'm putting it at the bottom of S. Oh, this is, wait, I don't have the instrumental, but you can listen to it. No, that's not what I meant to do, fuck. Well, we're listening to it again because I clicked on a video on accident. Okay, anyways. I don't know how to feel about this theme. Cause like, dude, I was crying to this theme, but it wasn't because of the theme. It's okay. Let them have their teal jokes. I think it's still a little funny to me. He is kind of teal. I think my problem with the teal jokes is that that scene is like genuinely, since Canto 6, the closest I have been to crying. I made a tweet about that, but like, dude, this scene fucks me up so bad. Hohenheim fucks me up so bad. I think, like, I enjoy it more than I think I should. Because most themes that are like this, I think, would get pretty low, but I'm gonna put it, like, in a B. This theme is, like... Yes, it's the ring, but it's also, like, a very strange hollowness, lack of hope theme. Like, the piano is playing, but it's just professionalism, right? It's not like Callisto is killing people because he, like, has any real malicious intent. He's just like, I must make you all very beautiful art pieces. And it's just... It's empty. I don't know why it's not auto-playing anymore. It's annoying me. Whatever. Yeah. Mommy, you're the goat. I know Watermelon's the goat, but come on. It's so hard to rank these sad ones. I think it's around this same kind of vibe. Theme should be S for emotional impact. I'm still trying to fully figure out my thoughts on Canto 9, and specifically the aria twist. But I do really like the interactions between her and Ryoshu. They're really, really good and very sweet. Oh. Right. This is close to end of part 2. At least is when I remember it playing most. Tricky. I think it's around the same as, like, the story map theme for me. Sorry, I just want to get to this one. Oh, baby. I have unironically listened to this probably the most out of the like, is this crazy? Team Skull. Like, that's crazy, right? I can't do that, but it's really good. It's not a thing. Okay, this looks right to me. When Canto 9 highlights come out, people are gonna understand, like, I was just beaming ear to ear, man. I just realized it is Team Skull. It is, right? Let's go. Ambling Pearl, Aura loss. Guys, to lose Aura, you have to have it to begin with. It can't be above Team Energy, and I don't think it's above the other ones either. Okay, so I need to do some reevaluating. Because I put Team Energy where it was, because that's where I put it on my tier list. I actually checked that one. Team Energy, I think, was my 5th most listened to song. I think Team Energy goes here. This looks more correct. This theme is permanently ingrained into my head because it was playing during the compilation of Matthias farming. I was so happy when they kept this theme playing while like Moses and them were theorizing how to beat Matthias. That's such a good theme. I hope we see more middle members just because whenever they show up, they bring the best themes with them. They really do. That's the cut version. Let me have this. Sanzu no Kawa. Oh. Is different than the cut version? I don't have that on my list, but I will listen to it. I will combine the two together for my ranking. I really don't remember this very well. I get it, guys. It's like... This is Katana Zero? You're kind of right. This is, Yeah, oh wow, it really is. This is like the therapist office. Oh, this part! Right. I forgot that's the same song. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Fuck. Oh, the cutting. Ugh. This isn't like something I would listen to, unfortunately. But that's very neat. Okay, here's the cut version. It's really loud. Scary. I think something this song does that a lot of the others haven't is paint a very clear picture in my mind of what's happening. I can see it like cutting to a desolate room as opposed to like the nice room that Ryoshu and Arya would have stayed in, as opposed to Arya alone. I wish I had a second ranking, but I think the full version is just better anyways. But like that I'm glad I was told to listen to that, because that is very different. This is a fucking... This was played... This was spam. This was everywhere. I like this theme, but it got a little tiring, unfortunately. Yeah, this is like a C tier, unfortunately. Only because of how much it's overused. Let's get Minty Chu banned in the chat real quick. Yes, they must be here, then they weren't here. I don't really remember this one doing much of anything. Which I noticed was the biggest spoiler of the Canto. Yeah, I kind of wish I didn't read it beforehand. Because it really does just spoil the Ujat twist entirely, which is weird. It's like not that big a deal, but I don't know. A little strange of a choice. The Sora Dawn thing is that's a can of worms. That was just the most blatant way to spoil a twist, even if it was not meant to be that big of a twist. I don't know. It's just a weird choice. Yeah, this is really not doing much for me. I like it better than the other one. Oh. Time to take a load off. Welcome to the Thumb Soldado Saloon. What can I do you for? I fucking love this one. The best thing about this one is that it makes the whistle in the thumb theme better. She felt real cool being abusive to them kids, yeah. Aye! Vitya! I like how this kind of subverts the expectation we got from Lehang of like, oh, Southerner. I mean, even then, not really, because, you know, this is very Wild West. Oh, it's over. I thought it was longer than that. Oh, that's the cut version. That's why. God damn it. I wasn't done speaking. I don't know. There was something so strange about the whistling being included. You were very good at making the impression of an old drunken woman. Let me try again. Cha! Maganetta! Was that good too? She's not really drunk. Or other old women who say things. Those are kind of the only two, huh? It's not like Josephine really says anything too interesting. Oh, wow. Having Canto's hand? I fucking hope so. Doesn't Valentina also recover from stagger? Okay, but she's like not an old woman like Ahab. You're really gonna make you one old woman voice. Thank you. Dude, this theme is so fucking good. Do a Moose stagger impression, as in the thing that I said back in Railway 4? You want me to do an impression of myself saying, what is with old women recovering from stagger? I've yelled too much today. Wait, this is Asgore. I hear it. Dun, 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 dun. That's crazy. I didn't realize it was that obvious. Unfortunately, this is like nothing special to me. It does have Asgore theme, but like that's about it. Okay, so here's where we need to have a conversation because I, Esteban Gu, have not listened to Saikai fully. I've only heard the in-game version, and I think I didn't like it very much. So, this is my first reaction to the full song. I'm going to keep an open mind. I don't really know what to expect. And I'm going to be ignoring chat as much as I can. Audio Jungle. Demonetization, it happened a while ago. It's been over. It grows on you. Well, you're getting first impression. I'm not listening. This is a long song. When I come back to this song in a canto or two, then maybe my opinion will change.
When I was young and lost, you showed up and had my doors unlocked.
Kind of reminds, I don't know, that line reminded me of like the end of Evangelion song.
Petals unfold. A red kawa anade shiko. You have shown me that I am still capable of caring for someone else. That I still bear the same innocence inside.
So like, why did so little of this play in game?
'Cause now I know that pain cannot define the past.
Or did it play and I just don't remember it very well?
Overcome the
It was like so spaced out between it and game.
know it is not so bad when you are with me. Cherish as long as we last.
All of it played in game? Okay.
This is not for sayonara. Let memories play back.
I like the "this is not for sayonara" part. Remember well plays the entire time. Ran is the most involved Canto and boss. Okay, yeah. I mean, Mr. Quixote probably is, but like Hero's playing the whole time constantly.
Step up. You deserve the world and more. The truth is that you rather spend our limited time together. Protection alone is not.
I mean, Hero loops, I think, is what I'm getting at.
Pain cannot fill an empty cup. Thirsting for love, I questioned myself a lot.
Hmm.
What do I know about love? How can I recreate what I've never had? All I know is that I must keep you thriving. If nutrients are what you lack, I will water you with every drop of blood I have. But now I know that sacrifice is the easy path. My absence cannot ever change the fact I wanted the very best for you. Believe me, our plans are right, can never be cut, and this is not for sayonara. Will you forgive me at last?
Sorry for not saying much. I promise I have thoughts. Napik, I fully agree. I do think this song being so slow compared to like Rien's fight being kind of very Rien's fight, I don't know if I call it super involved. Like it is scary. It's a scary fight. You have to pay attention at the very least. So I understand the lyrics fit Pien and Ryoshu's relationship well. The whole idea of longing for more time to make up for the mistakes of the past. Rien's fight was also slow. I mean, like, who's going to love Library of Ruina then? I hope that's a joke. So it's worth mentioning that I did the Rien fight at 3 a.m. after a 9-hour stream, so that didn't help. I think as a Millie song that plays in the game, easily my least favorite one. As a song, I actually liked that way more than I thought I would based on what I heard about it going into it. I don't know if I could... I think for now, I like Right Here. And... again, first impressions, people say the song grows on you. I believe you. That does seem like a song that could grow on you. I really wish there was a better song for the fight, or that this played in tandem with Muga, or something was a little different. In-game, I was really like, oh, this is the Millie song? Okay. That's kind of disappointing. Because, like, you know, Tian Tian is here. And I think this is despite the pretty mediocre implementation of Tian Tian. Like, there's one cutscene where it plays synchronized, and that's about it. Here, there's two, I think, that play synchronized to Saikai, but it's just, during the actual fight itself, I'm, like, not really nodding my head, I'm not really singing along. These are all, like, instant classics. Fly My Wings, I think, just... Fly My Wings is, like, one of those interesting ones, because I sing it to myself a lot. I just think it's not quite my type of vibe. Maybe I need to revisit Fly My Wings and, like, give that another shot. But, yeah. That's my first impressions. Better than I thought it would be. 2 songs left. Like, the anti-compass is way better standalone than in game. Yeah, because compass is way better in game than the actual Millie song. No offense to the way the Millie song is formatted, but like I have to find mixes that actually loop it better and have the heartbeat. Could you post this tier list layout separately so you can make your own? This is public. You can just search it up. This is public on Tier Maker. You look up Limbus OST tier list, and this is what you would get.
그림자를
So I have not listened to this since Canto 9 either.
불길이 나를 태운 것처럼 내 손엔 잽빈 먼지뿐 쉼없이 달려왔던 나를 죄어오던 시간들 이조차
Should read the lyrics at the same time. I'm relatively familiar with what the lyrics are. I do remember reading them and be like, oh, this fits Ryoshu really well.
미소 지을 수 있기를
Yeah, this part's nice. I don't realize there's giggling. It's always so funny to imagine Dante, like, just standing behind Ryoshu, adding this ticking.
내게 남은 알 수 없는 시간과
I think the one issue with this song, for me, is that a lot of it just depends on how much you bought into the Ryoshu aria stuff at the end. And that's the thing I'm still kind of grappling with in my mind. Because I think, unfortunately, in Canto 9, it was very rushed. Specifically, the conclusion. Not to say, like, I don't feel anything about it, but that's just something to keep in mind. The 180 on her personality with no build-up or explanation sucks. I don't want to be negative about Canto 9 because I overall really enjoyed it. It's just that one thing I wish we get a bit more focus on Ryoshu.
미소 지을 수 있도록 멀리 멀리 날아가고 싶어 밤하늘에
This part's really, really nice.
별에 닿을 수 있게 이밤 또다시 찾아오겠지만 괜찮아
I think this has the opposite. The complaint I lobbied against Tom Lu is being done really well here. I'll explain that in a second.
괜찮아
Thanks, Dante. I think that, I can really imagine Ryoshu singing this to herself in this CG specifically. And I don't think that's been the case since...
살
Is that the ILYT? Or is that just the... Is that the It's Alright again, right? I forget. Fuck, what was I saying? Because, like, Canto 5 CG, Ishmael's just kind of pointing with her mouth closed, so it's like, okay, yeah, she's singing, sure. Heathcliff, yeah, even that one I can criticize a bit. Like, it doesn't really feel like it. Dawn's as well, her mouth is, like, open, looking at the window. I like when they're more private and to themselves. I guess. Honglu's is like a grand concert ending it, like the CG is very happy and big. I think for emotional impact, I do prefer these more closed off ones. Like, yeah, the people are. I'll make the CG a bit bigger. You guys can see it a little bit. Not that I'm an artist, of course, but Ryoshu is very much at the forefront and the left corner. She's very closed off by the lighting as well. She's like not lit at all. So I can very much imagine her just kind of humming this quietly to herself and nobody else hearing, nobody joining in. And I like that a lot. Yeah. Fuck. I think it's right there. I think Heathus and Gregor is like, I have no notes. Honglu, I have one complaint. Ryoshu's... actually, no. No, it's definitely like this. I think... yeah. It's hard to... It's hard, man. It's hard to rank them. It's tough. I do think the gap with Gregor makes sense, though. Do we need to re-listen to Gregor's? I think people might forget how fucking incredible that one is. Yeah. Okay, before... If we are going to re-listen to past songs, I don't want to do that yet. Because we have one more. This is a completely unused song. Unironically, like, is this sacrilegious? I was just about to say it's very Undertale. I'm glad someone in the chat said it before me. All of the Bongi songs are kind of just really good, and I don't know why. Like the Hell's Chicken themes, the Bongi boss fight themes. I don't know, they're all really, really good. Run? Fuck, I don't know where to run to. I'm also not Bongi, so I don't think I have to. I hope this isn't spoilers for April Fools. I mean, how much can a song really spoil it, right? You know what? Unironically, it's not above the thumb theme, but it's like here. I really like this one. What a stupid fucking way to end the stream, man. Mogging Matthias is the real pop of Canto 9, true. Oh, man. Okay, that was 97 songs ranked in only 3.5 hours? That was actually pretty good. I thought that would take way longer. Dude, I don't know if I'll ever truly be happy with like how I rank these, because all these songs are just... What I mostly care about is the peak in the S tier ranking. Because there's so much it's so difficult to compare apples to oranges with these songs. Heathcliff is the past on, I can't remember most of the time. Isn't there... You know what? Fuck it. If there's this. Because I'm getting demonetized anyway. This shit is so fucking good. To defend yourself, you are correct, everyone else is wrong. True.
불길이 나를 태운 것처럼 내 손엔 잿빛 먼지뿐 쉼없이 달려
You pass on cover win? Dude, I can't speak Korean. I would butcher it so bad.
조차 그리워질까 모든 날 언젠가는 돌이켜볼 기억 속에
Yeah, this is the duet, by the way. This isn't just Gregor or just Heathcliff. Sorry, it's probably pretty quiet, or pretty small. You can't like see. Thank you for the genius link. I'm not gonna do it right now though. I already know the lyrics kind of because I've like sung it to myself a bunch, but yeah, it's embarrassing.
내게 남은 알 수 없는 시간과 이제는 나
Like Heathcliff, so I think it's just worse Gregor. Yeah, it's true.
자신을
But like, I still really like Heathcliff's because it is kind of Gregor-esque.
조금과 닮아 있구나 신고를 새도 없이 떠밀려 던져
They get 100,000 sub goal. That's embarrassing though, man. Is there more embarrassing things to stream? No, I haven't. Everyone loved Jar Elder impression.
돌이켜볼 기억 속에 미소 지을 수 있도록
Murtop it? Probably not.
멀리 멀리 날아가고 싶어 하늘의 새처럼 별에 닿을 수 있게 이밤 또다시 찾아오겠지만 괜찮아
We not go back to Jar Elder?
Hey guys, it's me, Jar Elder. Thanks for watching my stream.
괜찮아 괜찮아
So good. Songs will make me commit to this game. I think there's just like no. I think there's no better representation of the highest points of Limbus Company than Gregor's Pass On. Even though Canto 1 is like not the emotional peak, I think Gregor's Pass On just like for new players is the point where you get hooked or you drop it. Like, I don't know. Okay. Anyways, that is the OST tier list update. I'm probably going to keep doing this. It depends how often I do this. With 2 intervalos, like there is going to be more soundtrack probably. Then again, like the Organized event still has soundtrack, so depends. Yeah, I'm hoping to. The plan is going forward for people who care. I want to either be working on a video during a week or I want to be streaming during a week. And this week was kind of a stream week. I did 3 streams this week. 2 smaller ones and then this one. Next week I'm either going to be working on 9-2 Sinclair video and hopefully getting that out before the end of the week. While also Canto 9 highlights are happening on the side, hopefully. And if not, then I want to do more replaying Limbus Company streams, which I haven't done in a while. So I don't know. I want to be doing more here because I feel like I've been squandering my opportunities with the audience that I have. Bring back Railway worst team ever, coward. Okay. People have already done it with Railway 5. Like, what do you want from me, man? Anyways, oh, sorry, there's a special guest here to...
Yes, it's me, the Jar Elder. Oh, did you know that this stream actually, it's ending. It's ending right now. Did you not? It's ending. It's ending right now. Yeah, the stream is ending.